Prayer and fasting is like a dirty kitchen. Did you know that the average person spends most of their time in the kitchen? No, I'm actually just playing. That's actually the living room. But there was a study that showed that the average homeowner spends majority of their money renovating the kitchen. The kitchen is the first place to get renovated. I don't know what it is about a renovated, clean, crisp, modern, aesthetic kitchen, but it's a thing. But what's the point of the aesthetic if it's always dirty and cluttered with pots and pans from last night's mess of a meal? And let's not even talk about last week's hibachi still left in the back of the fridge behind the jug of milk that expires tomorrow. Or, wait a minute, what about the microwave? It still has those spaghetti splatters that you and me both said that we were going to clean eventually, whenever we get the time, whenever we get the energy, whatever. But we still ain't do it. Maybe you did. I did eventually. But still, the point is the kitchen is dirty and it's time to clean it up. When my kitchen is dirty, I feel less of a woman. You know, they say women are the keeper of the home, the woman of the house. Yeah, I feel less than. When my kitchen is dirty, I feel like I have failed my mission. And it really messes with my confidence. I'm not gonna even lie. But there's a reason to this. The reason is because the kitchen is the heart of the home. Think about it. The kitchen is where memories are created. This is where you prepare and cook your food sources. Your food sources are what keep you alive. This is your hydration source. So the kitchen is very, very important because I don't know where else in the house you're going to prepare food. And much like prayer and fasting, it is the heart of our relationship with Christ. This is the source of energizing our relationship with the Lord. Just like the kitchen is the source of energizing us, so is prayer and fasting. As I enter this dirty, cluttered kitchen, I have to assess where I'm going to start first. Am I going to start at the left side of the kitchen? Am I going to start at the right side of the kitchen? Am I going to start with the dishes? Or am I going to start with those French fries still left in the oven from last night? Where am I going to start? Even cleaning the kitchen is a process. So is your time of prayer and fasting. When you pray and fast, this is the time where you assess, where do I start first? So much like cleaning our kitchen, clearing off our counter spaces, washing our dirty dishes, the same dirty pots and pans that lie in our kitchen are the same dirty pots and pans that live in our hearts. And what prayer and fasting does, it cleans those dirty pots and pans so that we can reuse them. What would it look like for you to reuse a dirty pan from last week's meal? How can we be of any good use to the master, as the scripture says, if we have dirty dishes lying around in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits? What good can we possibly be to ourselves and to the will of the Lord? So, prayer and fasting is like a dirty kitchen. But what prayer and fasting really is, it's the dishwater in the kitchen. This is the moment we give the Lord our hearts, we give him our minds, and we say, Lord, wash my dirty dishes. Because we can't do it on our own. And if you think that you don't have any, let me prove it to you. In Galatians chapter 5, verse 19, it reads, "Now the practices of the sinful nature are clearly evident. They are sexual immorality, impurity, sensuality, total irresponsibility, lack of self-control, idolatry, sorcery, hostility, strife, jealousy, fits of anger, disputes, dissensions, factions, envy, drunkenness, riotous behavior." Y'all, this is crazy. This is a lot of stuff. And some of this stuff is in our hearts today. So allow prayer and fasting to wash those dirty dishes, to wash that envy, to wash that jealousy, to wash those fits of anger, and allow the Lord to clean the kitchen of your heart, which is the heart of the home, the heart of your home. Get it? Our temple is our home, right? And to do that, it's a process. Much like cleaning that dirty kitchen, fasting and prayer is a process, which you need to know how to begin in the first place. And you can learn that here with this video where I talk about the first 4 steps in your prayer and fasting journey. Catch you in the next video.